What's going on, guys? And welcome back to another episode of
Chopping It Up in the Kitchen.
Yes, sir. It's your boy Jay coming in. I got Big Sis Allie Mo right here. Big Bro Joe over there, aka SP to go.
What?
Behind the camera, y'all know who back there. Chef Dre. The mixologist. Drizzy. Dre Day all day. Come on and get it.
It's Jimmy.
Yeah, come on with it. Let's get it rocking for
So
the day.
today, guys, I think we're gonna take a shout out at Mr. Bill Cosby, who's been released from prison. We are so happy to have him out of prison. I think it's mixed actually, ain't it? I think it's mixed to the community.
Yeah, it's mixed.
And so I think we're going to talk about, what it is what do you guys think about Bill being free? What does it mean to the community for Bill to be free? And, how many white women out there are scared right now? I just need to know.
First you take the pill and then you put it in the people.
So you put it in the pudding pops.
Put the pudding pop in. Oh my God.
So we're gonna start with you, Big Bro Joe, because I know you don't really deal with the community like that community over there. You know what I'm saying? We the blackest that get in your arena. This is it. Me and Jay. Lena don't count. She paper bag brown. She does not count at all. So what do you think?
Just so y'all know.
No, they already.
I don't know.
Just so y'all know.
1978.
The Black Panthers
It
was
was
being dismantled.
69 when I was born. No. I'm sorry.
Y'all silly. All right. So Bill Cosby, he got a couple of jokes left in him. What's going on?
If he does, he letting the attorneys talk for him.
He letting the attorneys talk
Yes,
for him.
sir.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
All he do is whisper in their ear, and then they say what Bill needs to be
Well,
said.
in they way though, in that
Translation.
Anglo American. So he whispers, say, "Fuck all these motherfuckers."
He probably cussing now. Yeah.
And the lawyer turn around and say, "Yeah, Bill loves y'all. He's thankful for being free."
He wants to thank y'all for coming out and
It was like,
supporting him.
tell him to suck my dick now. I'm cussing and everything. Tell him the real Bill is back
He's
out
telling
now.
them feel foreign filth.
Exactly.
They don't want the
That far Bill.
Man.
And then they say, "Oh well, Bill says he's so happy to be out. He can't wait to get his juices loose out there with what's his name? What's the old boy? O.J. Simpson.
Oh shit.
O.J. Simpson.
Don't hang with
Don't hang with OJ.
Don't hang with O.J.
Yeah.
I mean, I got
OJ still getting in a lot of trouble, man. He
To this day.
He's still talking crazy.
What are you talking
if?
about? What do you
But
think?
if I
What
did,
if?
if I did,
If I
Because he's
did.
still trying to sell a book.
exactly.
That's over with.
Exactly.
What they say, 7 years? You
I mean,
got?
I got mixed feelings about it.
Yeah, tell us.
Would you? Not by any means do I condone what happened to these women out here,
Right.
because
What happened to him
anybody-
though? What happened to him?
I mean, if they're getting drugged and raped and all this other stuff, put whoever did it under the jail. They don't need to be in jail.
I don't think Bill had to give him no pill, man.
I don't
think Bill had to give him no pill, man.
I have a hard time with it.
Bill was famous. He worth $400 million and he was in jail.
Injured.
So I don't think he had to worry about really giving these women no pill, especially back then when he was one of the most famous American dad. You know what I'm saying? Like
He was
he was an icon at one
was
point,
an
right?
icon.
Like Thursday, you couldn't wait for Thursday to come. Do y'all not remember that as kids?
Oh, I remember.
yeah.
Man,
was
Bill
waiting
was
on
the
it.
man. Now, I don't know-
think there's no Obama without Bill Cosby. That's just
No
me.
Obama without Bill Cosby.
And
That's deep right there.
Oh,
That's deep right
look,
there,
the reason
dog.
why I say that is just because
Explain yourself.
he made it like that show made it fashionable for black people to go to college. You know what I'm saying? Like people weren't like you ever hear people saying, "Oh, I'm the first one in that family to go to college."
Yeah, you just
know what
start
I'm
hearing
saying?
that
Like, it was
recently.
just one of those things
Yeah.
where like black people started going to college.
And he gave a lot of money to the black universities and stuff, huh? And they turned their back on him. That's what I want to talk about, man. That's what I mean, Bill has done a lot for the black community, man, and I feel like the black community, as soon as he got a little dent, a little dirt on his name,
I was just about to say dirt on his dick.
a little smudge, a little smudge on his legacy. I think the black community condemned him, man. Like they came after him. Like nobody's safe. Nobody's safe in this. Not even the person that raised you, pretty much. Like the only dad you had in your life. Some of us, you know what I'm saying? Like Bill was my dad, my TV dad. I wanted my real. I imagine my real dad would be something like this if he wasn't out, you know, hoeing and taking drugs and, you know, in and out of jail. I don't know what the fuck my dad did. You know what I'm saying? I know that nigga was an absentee. You know what I'm saying? So Bill Cosby was the guy. That was the man. Like I was like, man, he telling jokes to his kids and trying to teach them the right way, ain't beating them. And you know, I mean, who got an ass whooping on the Cosby Show?
Vanessa came close.
She came close.
She went to the wretched and had big fun. She almost got it. I know y'all remember that one. She almost got
Shit,
it.
Lisa Bonet became a porn star and still didn't get no ass whooping.
Rashad got her back. She was real, and I was like, oh, she was almost got smacked.
Oh man, so
Nobody get whooped.
all I'm saying, man, like that was my reality when it came to a father figure. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's a lot of black men that's out there now that are grown and still going through some kind of trauma or whatever because they ain't dealt with it yet. But Bill Cosby was there for you, man. He was there trying to raise millions and millions of kids through laughter, television, and, you know, family. And he was on a great channel, and I couldn't wait to get up to go see him, man. I couldn't wait for that time slot to come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was 2 time slots I really cared about, and that was Martin and the Cosby Show.
And a different world for me.
Different world for you? And that was Bill Cosby's
his show.
came out of his show as well, right? And all this because he wanted to buy a channel, huh? Because he wanted a channel and not in the teens. Not in the teens.
One of the biggest.
He said, give me one of these single digit channels and we in there.
Yeah.
And they were like, no. Oprah had to go make her own channel, huh?
Literally.
Literally, man.
So Big Bro Joey, what do you think, man? Do you think black people turn their back on them too fast, and are they accepting them now?
It's still mixed. There are quite a few people that are, you know, excited and happy that he was able to get out and not going to spend the rest of his days behind bars. But there are some, like you said, you know, that turn their back on him. They're like, well, how could he? And I know the people that, you know, he attacked or raped or drugged and did all this stuff to. My thing is everybody knows somebody, but nobody was there.
Right.
So we don't know exactly what happened. You only going by what a person has said and what they
And
told you.
what's this, like the 70s? 70s, 80s?
70s, 80s.
Yeah.
You know how many drugs people was doing back
So
then?
many drugs.
Do you know how much drugs was going on back
You can't even
then?
name some of the drugs nowadays.
Quaaludes and cocaine. Is that the same thing? I don't know.
Well, cocaine they because cocaine.
They didn't call it marijuana back then. What they call it?
Speed you up. Then them Quaaludes bring you down.
Quaaludes bring you up. The cocaine speeds you up, and then the marijuana. What they called marijuana back then? Y'all anybody remember marijuana in the name? It wasn't called marijuana. It was called grass. Reefer. That's what it was. She's showing her age now. She's showing her age now.
My
She's
grandma
like, "Hey, it's a
called it
reefer."
rabbit tobacco.
Rabbit tobacco.
Rabbit tobacco.
I haven't heard of that one.
Gonna roll me up some rabbit tobacco today. I need to get my minds right.
Man.
So what do you think, Elena Moe? What do you think about Bill Cosby? And was it unfair that the black community turned their back on him, or do you think it was right?
I don't think it was right, and I also don't agree with the women who waited. I mean, they waited forever to say something.
Waited till nobody wanted that snatch no more. Now they want to come out talking about somebody snatched it. Somebody snatched my snatch back in 1980. Because don't nobody want it no more. Because they called Bill Cosby and say, hey, you don't got to do nothing no more. I just come spit on it. And then Bill would say, I ain't coming over there with that little wet. I ain't got no more. I ain't got no Quaaludes in my contact.
I don't know how we get here. I
just want to understand how they gonna come up years later. Years. I mean, decades.
Decades, bro.
Literally.
Like how? And then you still gonna charge the man? Like, are y'all crazy? Like, he's been doing this to you or doing it to people right in front of y'all. Everybody knew, but there wasn't nobody saying nothing. So everybody going to jail for all these other things, all these other crimes that's been committed. But everything that y'all know about Bill, he can't go to jail in the 80s or the 90s because he got the best show on television. That's what y'all telling me?
I don't know what the reasoning was, but I just feel like,
2 months before it was going to be where they couldn't go after me.
Y'all got cousins that done killed people. Y'all got cousins that's raped little girls. Y'all got cousins that done committed multiple crimes and hate crimes, and y'all talk about free little what's and such. No. All Bill Cosby did was say, hey, I got some drugs. You want some drugs? I know everybody into their own little thing. I offer people drugs all the time. If alcohol wasn't legal, y'all, I'd still be offering y'all alcohol. You know why? Because I get down with alcohol. And when marijuana wasn't legal, I say, hey, you want to hit this? Most people said, yeah. There was some people saying it's illegal. I ain't never said nobody said it was illegal, but they didn't want to hit it. You know what I'm saying? Because they knew I had that ooh-wee.
Years
but I think I'm happy Bill is free, man. I know there's some people out there that think, oh man, he should have been thrown under the jail. He still should be in prison. He should have served the whole 16 years or 10 years.
I think that if they had come out with it, then of course he should have spent.
But if they had all this DNA and all this evidence back then, how come it didn't come out then? And how you gonna charge with somebody after 7 years later? Like 10 years later, you gonna tell him somebody like he raped me? You just figured out what rape was? I don't understand it, but I know a lot of comedians. I mean, they was coming after Bill because Bill did not support a lot of them comedians out there. He didn't want all that cussing and stuff like that. But they say you out here giving women Quaaludes, right? Mm-hmm. Quaaludes and date rape drugs, but you can't handle my cussing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a double-edged sword right there. I ain't judging the man. I ain't Jesus. I ain't God. But what I will tell you is that man has done a lot, man. He's given away a lot of money to donate it to schools
Did they give that money
and stuff
back
like that.
when they
Hell to the no. But they better put his name back up there. I tell you that much.
I don't know if they can do that because he was not.
You already got the tax write-off?
Nah, he was.
Oh.
He was.
Don't act like y'all don't write off y'all tax.
He's out of jail on a technicality. He's out of jail on a technicality, basically. Like they didn't find him that he wasn't guilty.
They didn't find him guilty either because it was evidence from years and years. These are old women that literally probably could have been, what's the word when you get old and you can't really... Dementia, senile, all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some of them, Bill Cosby would have never touched with your dick.
Well, looking at him now, he would have you like,
what was he thinking? That's what I saw. When I saw him, I was like, what was he thinking?
You know how much...
I seen a lot of those women, and they were good-looking women back in the day. So
there was good-looking women back in the day? Some of them women look the same as they looked back in the day. Like real white crack. White crack like a mug.
They don't age as gracefully and too.
So y'all said there was a lot of wanting to be actresses.
Yeah, a lot of actresses wanted. They hung out with him. Basically, they were Bill's girls.
How could you
know what happened with Bill's girls?
And then nobody touched the girl. So if they Bill girls, that means he's paying for everything. He got you on the set. You meet all these other stars. If you can't get on that way, Bill can't help you. Bill just dipping.
I see stories though where Bill was kind of an asshole too.
Oh yeah, tell me.
Aren't they all though? But not like that.
Well, Bill was one of those. Bill would demean black people too.
Yeah, tell us the story, because I remember you telling me the story. Tell me one of the story.
Basically on the set of
Cosby Show.
No, not Cosby Show.
I Spy or
no, it was the show that after the Cosby Show.
Oh, Different World.
Different World. they had a black intern. Black intern comes in, and he was late. Bill made him sit in the corner on the floor because he was late in front of all these white people. And you know what I'm saying? Like he demeaned people. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing.
I see people do that every day, and they ain't got the status of Bill Cosby. And he was an intern, meaning you ain't supposed to be late.
Right, but you don't demean the man like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What
Like,
do
would you
how
like
else?
that?
How else would you learn? How else would you learn? You want to be in this industry?
You can send him home for the day.
You don't learn by going home and hanging out at home. You don't learn by going to play no goddamn video game. What was there? Sega, Atari. You don't get no points for going home to be no Atari. You gotta learn. Go sit your ass in the corner, and I bet you don't show up. I bet you don't show. I bet you never showed up late again.
You not gonna sit me.
He wasn't no grown man. He was an intern.
Smack the shit out of him.
He was an intern. Ain't no way you smacking my daddy. Ain't no way you putting your hands on my damn daddy.
If he trying to put me on,
ain't no way you putting your hands on my daddy.
After you done demean me.
Me and Charlie's Angels, Bill's Angels coming for your motherfucking ass. Me and Bill Angels coming for you, dog. We coming for you. Get them.
Quick.
Get them, girls.
Now, I got mixed feelings on Bill. Like I love Bill Cosby growing up, like huge, and I don't condone the stuff that he did to these women or whatever. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I'm kind of like, y'all put yourself in that position with him all the time, like
every time, and you know you're waking up fucked up out your mind, but you know you done had some drinks, you done had some of this, you had some of that, so you done had a little bit of buffet anyway, or you wouldn't have ever thought, you'd have known in the dough like I've been drugged. So you obviously you was partaking into the party favors, right?
Yeah, and that's what it was. They all of them were party favors.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They doing cocaine, taking Quaaludes, and you don't know what you doing when you're on that shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
exactly. Like when I go to Hawaii in January, I ain't gonna know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna be doing it.
You out there acting a fool.
I'm gonna be doing it, goddamn.
I already know, Joe.
That's right.
Don't roast my pig underground. I want to see mine roast, goddamn. But that's what.
So to chop it up in Honolulu, I'm on Skype y'all like I do it. I say I'm on Skype y'all like y'all doing it, because you know I ain't going over. I ain't getting on no airplane, folks.
Oh man,
I ain't doing it.
We getting on the plane, brother. We're gonna figure it out.
Man,
we're gonna figure it out. It's been a while. It's been a while since we took one of them trips. Anyway, I think we're going to Dubai or something. I think that's the next flight trip. That's exactly.
I can take a boat.
No.
To Dubai?
Dude, how long you think it's gonna take you to get there?
If I'm rich, if I got money, I don't care how long it takes me to get there. Come on, Sheba. Come on, Sheba.
Sheba.
I don't care how long it takes me to get there.
We're gonna let you go ahead and get started.
Hey, give me a month head start.
By time we.
Give me a month head start. I'll be there by the time y'all get
on 2 trips at a time.
So we'll show you around. We can show them around by then.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna hang out for a while.
So we want to know what y'all think. Thanks for tuning in. By the way, remember to like, share, comment. You know what I'm saying? It don't hurt to share our page, man. We love what we do, man. So share this thing, man. Put it on your Facebook page, or part of it on your Instagram or something.
Yeah, do something.
Get that algorithm flowing for us. But we want to know what y'all think, man. You think black folks turned their back on Bill Cosby? 1, 2. You think Bill Cosby was? Do you think he paid for everything that they said he did? You know what I'm saying? Because right now he's not guilty of any of it. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right.
Everything was thrown out.
All right. So they say, would you go to?
And they can't go after him.
It's a running joke. They say Bill Cosby raped all them girls, but Cliff Huxtable,
he was innocent.
He was innocent.
That's why I say, I got your TV dad image is still good.
Is my TV dad image still good?
It's still good because Cliff Huxtable, outstanding citizen.
He would never.
He would never.
I hear you.
But Bill, what's the bill and the people chocolate? Oh God.
Oh man. But we want to know what y'all think, man. Innocent, guilty. You think he did enough time for the crimes they say he did commit, or do you think Bill Cosby should have been left under the jail? We want to know. But as usual, guys, thanks for tuning in. If anything else you guys want to say?
I have nothing to say.
What?
A couple of weeks.
What?
Forgot about the Roach Caddy.
Okay. Talk about the Roach Caddy at the Roach Caddy at the roachcaddy.com.
And Amazon.
roachcaddy.com and Amazon.
Yes.
Treat people how you want to be treated.
All right.
Somebody slipping.
What they
Somebody
say.
slipping.
All right. And as usual, guys, peace, love, and soul.
Yeah, man.